Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how much would depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Today is Sunday, the 14th day of April 2024. Happy Sunday. I bring you news update. The privatization of the lives of Fulani residents over our own, unacceptable. We demand answers from the authorities. Plateau residents declares. Yes, the residents of Plateau State. They raised alarm over the DSS collusion with Fulani herdsmen to attack them. Yes, they alleged that Fulani herdsmen and DSS, they want to impose Sharia law on Plateau State and seize the land of the residents or the indigenous of Plateau to give to the Fulanis. Yes, they said the prioritization of the lives of the Fulani against their own. Yes, they are not in any way going to succumb to it. Yes, so they are appalled by all these things. The DSS, the army, they are doing. So they are compromising the security apparatus in Plateau State. This statement follows attack, very deadly attack on Mushi and Kopanlale villages in Bokos and Mango local government areas on Friday night that left several persons injured. Yes, with properties including houses of the villagers set ablaze by the marauding Fulani gunmen. Yes, that is what happened. Now, many were reportedly killed, about 10 persons, mostly women and children, in these two separate attacks in the state of Plateau. Yes, that is what is happening. Yes, the chairman of the Bokos Cultural Development Council, Fama Shum Fudang, confirmed the killings in a statement on Saturday, where he stated, quote, "Last night, April 12th, a community in the Bokos local government area of Plateau State faced a horrific attack resulting in the senseless slaughter of at least 10 of our members, despite the presence of security forces, including the DSS, the army, and police. The perpetrators, identified as Fulani terrorists, were allowed to carry out their heinous acts with impunity. Under the cover of darkness, more than 50 armed terrorists descended upon the villages of Mandung Mushu and Kopon Lanle, targeting innocent, unarmed, and peaceful residents as they slept. The assailants set fire to homes and a place of worship, mercilessly gunning down fleeing civilians, while thereby soldiers failed to intervene effectively. This brazen attack, which predominantly targeted children, appears to be part of a calculated effort to instill fear and perpetrate further displacement within our communities. We condemn this act of terror, which we believe is aligned with a broader agenda to impose Sharia law and seize control of our lands. Just as before this tragedy unfolded, BCDC Vanguard submitted a petition to the Department of State Services (DSS) challenging a leaked memo that falsely accused our people of planning violence against Fulani residents. We unequivocally stated that the intelligence behind the memo was fabricated and defamatory. Despite our efforts to rectify these falsehoods, the security apparatus failed to protect our community from the very threats we highlighted. We are appalled by the apparent privatization of the lives of Fulani residents over our own and demand answers from the authorities. The timing of this attack, following closely on the heels of the DSS erroneous warning of an impending assault on Fulani communities, raises serious concerns about collusion or deliberate neglect. We refuse to accept such injustice and demand immediate transparency and accountability. This is more so that advance notices of attack in the area were published and circulated at least a week before the so-called DSS intelligence. The DSS ignored these warnings and instead chose to implicate the victims, despite acknowledging in their memo that the Fulani were responsible for the 6-day attack that claimed over 300 of our members last Christmas. We wish to put on record that DSS alert is synonymous with the age-long strategy of the Fulani terrorists who often raise false alarms to intimidate residents and or justify planned attacks, and unless the DSS clears its name on this, we reckon that it is complicit and compromised. Should the authorities fail to provide satisfactory explanations within the shortest possible time, we are prepared to pursue legal recourse. Enough is enough. We will not allow our people to be targeted and vilified while those responsible for our safety turn a blind eye. End of quote. So that is the statement from the cultural leader in Plateau State. Yes. So look at this is what the army, particularly the DSS, they are now colluding. We have been talking about the army before. Now DSS, they're involved. DSS, they're involved. They are helping the Fulani terrorists to advance their cause in the Middle Belt, particularly in Plateau State. That's what the cultural leader is saying. So they're helpless, but he said they are taking a legal action. Which court are you going? Legal action in this contraption where nothing is working. All the institutions have failed woefully to deliver on their mandate. Yes. So you say you are taking the matter to court. Enough is enough. This is not the way to go. Yes, they have failed woefully. Defend yourself. You must protect yourself. If you take the matter to court, what will happen there? And now, you have seen what is happening. Talking about the governor. The governor is saying that he's doing something about it. What are you doing about it? The governor. The governor is even praising the security men for what they are doing in Plateau State. Yes, the governor issued a statement on that through his press secretary. Yes, I think so. Director of Press and Public Affairs, Jiang Bere, where he quoted the governor saying, quote, Plateau State Governor Barrister Caleb Manasseh Wang has again condemned in strong terms the renewed deadly attacks that have claimed several lives and property in the Kopnanle community in Mangu and Manda Shah village of Boko's local government areas of the state. The attacks, which occurred on Friday night, left some members of the affected communities injured. Governor Wang described the attacks as unfortunate and unacceptable, especially now that the government is diligently working to restore peace and security and facilitate the return of displaced persons to their homes. Governor Wang warned perpetrators of these dastardly acts to desist forthwith as the government is determined to fish them out to face justice. While appreciating the intervention of security agencies in the protection of lives and property in the state, Governor Wang urged them to redouble their efforts in discharging their constitutional responsibility of protecting innocent communities. He expressed deep sympathy to the bereaved families and the affected communities and prayed for quick healing of those who sustained gunshot injuries. The governor called on the community stakeholders across the state to activate dispute resolution mechanisms in tackling issues of disagreement and report without delay early warning signs to constituted authorities for prompt intervention. He urged for vigilance and fostering of inter-community relations by residents of the state, particularly now that the rainy season is gearing up to ensure a safer and successful farming period. End of quote. Now you have seen the governor's statement. Farming period. Who is farming? In this kind of situation, you are farming. You are making sure that the perpetrators are brought to book and face the wrath of the law. Who is doing that? This government is appraising or pouring encomiums on the security agents that are colluding to kill your people. You are praising them for, compromising the security apparatus in the state where you say you are governing. Shame on these people.